Imagine you have been planning for Trinidad Carnival for over a year. You have everything set. You are excited. You get to Trinidad, and then one of your friends complains for the entire trip. So was the case when I went down to Trinidad with my cousin and her girlfriend. And let me tell you something, I regretted that decision immediately. So in this video, I'm going to share my experience so you can learn from me and not let it happen to you. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Kanika of Face Candy Studio, where we curate luxurious beauty experiences for women who want to look tasty. I want everybody to enjoy Trinidad Carnival, and I am a big advocate of having a perfectly curated group of friends to go to Trinidad Carnival. And the reason why I am very particular about who I bring to Trinidad Carnival is because not everybody has the same temperament, and not everybody understands what is going to ensue, no matter how much you try to prepare them. So one time I went to Trinidad Carnival with my cousin and her friend. My cousin and I, we are thick as thieves. Everything she does, I do. Everything I do, she does. We knew it was a no-brainer that we were going to be able to go to Trinidad Carnival and enjoy ourselves. She asked me to invite her friend that she went to school with, and I said, sure, come along. She said that she'd been to Miami Carnival. She went to Toronto Carnival. So when she said that, I'm thinking, okay, so this girl knows what time it is. Who will tell me to think that? When we got to Trinidad, the complaints started right off of the plane. She complained about how hot Trinidad was. When we had to go pick up our costume, she complained about the driver driving too slow. She complained that her costume wasn't the way that she expected it to look, and in reality, it's the costume that she booked. When we get to the fest, she's complaining that the music is too loud. She's complaining that they're only playing soca music. I was so confused because this is the same friend who my cousin said went to Miami Carnival, has been to Toronto Carnival. So I couldn't understand what she was expecting or what changed between her going to Miami Carnival, going to Toronto Carnival, and then coming down to Trinidad Carnival to be complaining at the rate that she was complaining. So going on with the trip, I'm getting irritated because I'm just thinking this is not making sense. But again, this is my cousin's friend. So I didn't necessarily want to say anything to her. Come Carnival Monday, she's complaining that she's walking too much. She's tired. She didn't get to rest and she's tired. We get to Carnival Tuesday, and that is when all shit hits the fan. She complained to the point where she did not even want to walk. She didn't even want to stay in the band. She didn't even want to sit on the truck and just let the truck drive her around. She says that she wanted to go back to the hotel. She was hot, and not only did she want to go back to the hotel and that she was hot, but that she wanted my cousin and me to leave the band to go with her, saying that we should all leave together. I watched to see what my cousin was going to say, but when I see she was really getting on my cousin and really trying to force my cousin to leave and then trying to bring me into it, I had to tell her that that was not happening. I told her that she needs to just sit on the side of the truck, and that's where she's going to stay. Otherwise, I had no other option for her because I was not leaving the road on Carnival Tuesday. I did not spend all this time to plan, play mass, organize for all of us to have a good time just for her to complain and then try to ruin it for the rest of us. If she was so exhausted and she was so tired, she had to sit on the truck, because what she was not going to do is she was not going to walk away from us, and she doesn't know north from south of Trinidad. You understand? So we made her stay on the truck, and my cousin and I went ahead and continued to enjoy ourselves for Carnival Tuesday with the band. This is the lesson that I want you to get from this. Do not invite people to Trinidad Carnival just because they've been to Miami Carnival, just because they've been to Toronto or any other carnival throughout the Caribbean or the diaspora, because Trinidad Carnival is a completely different beast and is not for the weak. It is not for the weak in body. It is not for the weak in mind. It is not for the weak in spirit. And that friend of my cousin was weak in all three categories. You cannot tell me that you went to Miami Carnival, you went to Toronto Carnival, and now we are in Trinidad, and now it's like you catch amnesia, you don't know what to expect. We're going to be walking a lot. We're going to be in the sun a lot. You're going to be losing a lot of sleep during Trinidad Carnival. So do not go to Trinidad thinking that you're going to get 8 to 10 hours of sleep, that you're going to get 3-course meals every day, that you are going to have green lights on the road every time you get your cab, that everything is going to go perfect. It is not going to go that way. Do not go to Trinidad Carnival just because you think it is something cool to do. If you have not walked, and I'm talking to all of my work from home girlfriends watching this right now, if you sit at your computer all day and you do not get up and walk, and you don't even think about stepping on a treadmill or walking at least 10 minutes or something, do not come to Trinidad Carnival. Carnival. Do not come to Trinidad Carnival if you are afraid of the sun. Do not come to Trinidad Carnival if you are afraid of water, you're afraid of people. You just want to find fault with every single thing because you, my friend, are going to ruin it for your other friend like me who want to enjoy their Trinidad Carnival. Trinidad can never do me wrong. You understand? Trinidad can never do me wrong. Now to you, friend. If you are planning Trinidad Carnival and you are like me where Trinidad Carnival can do you no wrong, be very, very mindful of who you invite on your Trinidad Carnival trip. Because I promise you, you will have an experience like me where a friend of yours or a companion on your group is going to complain the entire trip. And it is going to bring the whole morale down and the whole energy down. And yes, in this experience, it did bring my energy down and my morale down. And on Carnival Tuesday, I had enough of the complaining. I had to step in and say something just to kind of have her pipe down. And then we can enjoy and salvage what was left of our Trinidad experience. So don't let this happen to you. Make sure you know who you are inviting and who you are allowing on your trip. And it is a-okay to say no, because guess what? Not everybody can do Trinidad Carnival. Not everybody, and that is okay. If you are going to be in Trinidad Carnival and you want to have an epic beauty experience, book your Carnival makeup with the Face Candy Studio team. We have appointments available on Carnival Monday and Tuesday to make your experience beautiful. That's it for me. As always, stay beautiful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.